Good evening. It's been a dark day for the New South Wales Labor Party, with former Minister Ian Macdonald and power broker Eddie Obeid declared corrupt. They're now facing the prospect of criminal charges. The Independent Commission Against Corruption's finding brought to an end its biggest investigation in the state's history.
Judgment Day for these smiling stars of a political thriller that has it all. Tiffany the prostitute, lavish lunches and dinners, plus a secret multi-million-dollar coal deal.
It's very devastating and distressing to myself and my family.
The ICAC found former Minister Ian Macdonald guilty of corruption. It wants him charged with criminal conspiracy to defraud or misconduct in office over a coal licence deal involving the Obeids, who stand to make $75 million from Macdonald's decision to allow coal exploration on their property in the Bylong Valley. The ICAC also found Macdonald received a benefit from accused murderer Ron Medich, who paid Tiffany the prostitute to give the then minister a massage. Macdonald will fight the charges. I have done nothing wrong. I'm not guilty of any of these findings that have been made by the Commissioner, who has taken a very hardline approach throughout this. I don't believe that in the end that I will be found guilty of any wrongdoing. Eddie Obeid was also found guilty of corruption. The ICAC wants him to face a charge of criminal conspiracy over the coal deal. Mr Obeid avoided the cameras today, but issued a statement calling the report superficial and biased. He says while he's disappointed, he anticipated the findings. His wife is angry at what she sees as persecution.
We've been sentenced before we've been judged. In this country, I've never seen it done before. It's wrong, especially to a good Christian family.
The news was much better for former Treasurer Eric Rusendahl, cleared of any wrongdoing for receiving a discount of $10,800 on a new Honda from one of Eddie Obeid's sons.
I welcome the finding of the ICAC that clears me, restores my reputation. This has been a really tough ordeal, particularly on my family, and now I just want to move on.
The Prime Minister is talking tough about what should happen next.
I've been disgusted by what I've seen before ICAC, and anyone responsible for corrupt behaviour should face the full force of the law.
The New South Wales Independent Commission Against Corruption has exposed the rottenness at the heart of the New South Wales Labor Party.
State Labor can't shake off the damage, despite John Robertson's best efforts.
I want to see these people prosecuted and feel the full brunt of the law, and if found guilty, serve time.
Let's go to Kevin Wild. Kevin, what's next for Ian Macdonald and Eddie Obeid?
Well, Pete, plenty more time with their lawyers and their legal teams, respectively, will try and have these findings turned over at the Supreme Court. Now, the other issue is prosecutors have to go through the evidence and decide if any charges will be laid. Based on recent experience, it could take up to 2 years for a decision on charges. Then they have to make that public. Then they have to set a trial date. So this will go on for many years. And as it stands right now, I doubt that Eddie Obeid or Ian Macdonald will ever end up behind bars.
All right, thank you, Kevin. I want to go to our finance editor, Ross Greenwood now. Ross, it's not just politicians in trouble over this.
No, it's not, in fact, Peter, because some of Australia's wealthiest business people have been implicated, said to have been corrupt as a result of profiting from investing in the mining company Cascade Coal, which benefited as a result of Ian Macdonald granting that mining licence. Among them, perhaps one of Australia's wealthiest men, Travers Duncan, a mining magnate said to be worth $660 million. On top of that, the investment banker Richard Poole, plus also the former global head of the giant legal firm Baker & McKenzie, that's John McGuigan, and another partner, John Atkinson. But perhaps best known of all, the founder of the Rams Home Loans Group, that is John Kinghorn, said to have sold that business for $650 million back in 2008, Peter, and he's now said to face investigation by the corporate regulators.
All right, Ross, thank you.